I did not engineer this journey, and now that I'm older and full of wonder, I can see that maybe other forces were at the wheel. Thank you all.
I surrounded myself with people who are hardworking, entrepreneurs who didn't agree with me on everything, fought with me on things that they disagree with me on. I loved that kind of atmosphere. It was a free-flowing atmosphere. We were partners together in our lives. If we made it, we were all going to be successful. If we didn't make it, we were all going to go down with the ship.
Welcome. You've got mail. Goodbye.
I was in the 6th grade of my little red brick schoolhouse in Brooklyn. I didn't even have to sit down and do work like a normal kid. I was painting in the back of the room all the time. And my teacher made this big show all over the lobby of the school of my artwork. And I got out of things like spelling tests and all these things because I was painting, you know.
Well, actually, I think speed is relative. The competition is really what puts the show on for the fans and everything. No matter what set of circumstances you run under that control the speed, the mechanics still control the competition, and I think they could slow down and still have an excellent race, and probably a lot better race than what they have.
For children to really be part of a culture, they have to know the music of that culture. They may not perform it, but they really should have some kind of an intellectual background in the music of their culture and the art of their culture.
the equal protection of the laws is the protection of equal laws. It is not something that's partisan or anything like that. It's about American values.
Quite good to work with George Martin with his connection with the Beatles, and I've done quite a bit of work with him and stuff that he'd heard, the films of the Bond films and all that I worked a lot on.
While in the Army overseas, I was always struck by the fact that my fellow GIs did not travel. They were scared to travel. They were worried about how you would pay for various items, what currency would you use, and I decided to do a guidebook.
There are three people that I admired. Jonathan Winters was one because Jonathan was just so bizarre and I admired him and adored him. Carson was another because Carson was probably the best reactor I've ever seen. Dean Martin was the other guy. Dean Martin was the kind of guy who made you feel like you could do what he was doing. He did it with such great ease.
I never saw a picture I didn't like, and from the time I was about 5 or 6 years old, people would say, "What are you going to be when you grow up, son?" And I always said, "I'm going to go to Hollywood and be a movie star." You know, always. I never changed.
I think the most wonderful reaction is that every once in a while we'll hear from someone who's with a parent who's not doing well, and the parent will be able to rewatch Airplane with their kid and laugh And those moments are very touching.